And number 11, Alexa Oliver. And the coach of the Rockets, Haley Webb. Now, Warrior fans, get on your feet. Let's introduce your Wes-Del Warriors. First line starters, number 13, Ashley Buell. And now your starters for the Warriors. Number 4, Carmen Pierce. Number 5, Audrey Clark. Number 7, Holly Smith. Number 9, Savannah Ward. Number 11, Sophia Brock. Number 14, Tori Ward. And your coach for the Warriors, Ariana Strahan. That's the welcome of the teams. We'll begin the match here momentarily. Serving for the Warriors, number 7, Connie Smith. Serving for the Wyatt center line, Madison Oliver. Serving for the Warriors, number 5, Valerie Clark. Harvey Schmidt to the goal set. Alexis Fortune serving on the Rockets. Number 6. Carmen Pierce, serve for the Warriors. Wes-Del. Haley Smith for Wes-Del.
We want to go right after the coin flip?
Well, I'm good whenever you are. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll jump in when you pause. I'll jump. I'll know that's my time to jump
Pause.
in. However you pause.
Yeah.
So we're live? Okay. That's a good test. Good.
Well, yeah. Can we go down on the volume a little bit with our mics?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Test.
Some behind the scenes for the streamers out there, all 11 of them.
You're good.
So, folks, welcome once again back to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court for tonight's Warrior volleyball action. Tonight, the Warriors host the Union Rockets. Warriors looking for their first win of the 24 season with a record currently at 0-4 with all three losses coming to Mid-Eastern Conference teams. Tonight is another Mid-Eastern Conference match. Union comes in at 1-3. They beat International High School while losing to Seton Catholic and South Decatur. Tonight is their first Mid-Eastern Conference match. Let's talk a little bit about the Warriors, first of all. Statistically, for Wes-Del, Amelia Hudson-Roberts leads the team in kills as she and Aubrey Antrim have been the primary targets for setter Taylor Freeman. Those two also lead the team in attack percentage. Defensively, Taylor Ward is the Warriors' leading blocker. They don't have a ton of blocks, but she's right there on top of it. And digs are distributed fairly evenly between Taylor Freeman and junior libero Kylan New, as well as Amelia Hudson-Roberts, with junior Ansley Draper also in that defensive mix. Taylor Freeman has all the recorded assists for the Warriors, and Aubrey Antrim and Amelia Hudson-Roberts also lead the team in service aces. As a team, the Warriors are averaging 2.1 aces per set, along with 4 kills, 4 assists, and 10.2 digs. So a moderate offensive output so far for the Warriors as they find their groove in the 2024 season. As for the Union Rockets, they're led offensively by sophomore Kenzie Ogden and senior Glory Ellis, one in a line of Ellis athletes that have played for Union High School. Some of you might remember Champ Ellis on the basketball court, as well as Faith and Honor Ellis, the two older sisters, I believe, of Glory Ellis. Both Glory Ellis and Kenzie Ogden serve as the primary targets and kill leaders for junior setter Emma Holderman. Defensively, the Rockets have recorded 52 kills, led by junior Alexis Merchants 11, with the remainder really, she's the only one in double figures, so they've been distributed fairly evenly between Kenzie Ogden, sophomores Melissa Schmucker and Addison Farmer, and seniors Glory Ellis and Kate Merchant. So a diverse defensive output by the Union Rockets, and their offense, really 2 key players, and you'll see them out there on the floor. They'll probably be hitting out of the middle. Number 7, Glory Ellis, and number 5, Kenzie Ogden. I had a chance to speak with a couple of the captains from Wes-Del later on today in the school day. Let's take a listen to what they had to say about the team's start and how they manage with the team what they're doing. So I'm speaking with two of the three captains of the Wes-Del Warrior volleyball team. I've got Kylan New. You're a junior DS, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then I've got senior Amelia Hudson Roberts. And you're a senior, and you're all over the court, and I mean that in a really good way.
Yeah.
You play 2 or 3 different front court positions. I've seen you a lot in middle back.
Yeah.
How is that for you this year? Do you like rotating around the back court?
It's definitely something I've never done before, so it's fun for like the experience, but it also comes with the inexperience of not ever playing in the back court before. So sometimes these girls go up to hit, and I'm like, I kind of have no idea what I'm doing right now. I just hope I get this pass up.
So you guys are off to it's a tough start, and you've got a ton of conference matches. And so far you've played Daleville, Blue River Valley, and then last night was Eastern Hancock. 3 matches that can always prove to be really tough. And when you get off to an 0-3 start, that can be kind of discouraging for sure. But I'm seeing improvement in the matches, and that's really what you're after, I think. What about the younger players? The players, you both have varsity experience. The younger players, they're straight up from 8th grade, or maybe the JV last year didn't get a real sniff of the varsity team. How do you as captains approach a tougher start to a season, not only in your own heads, but with your group of players? Amelia, how do you approach that?
Since they are definitely younger players, it's a little easier and a little harder. So the easier side is that they don't really fully understand like the difficulty that everybody else is having regarding having a slower start. Like they might just like have expected this, and definitely the disadvantage is that anytime they mess up, they just get down on themselves and they keep that with them. But we just the older players, we have just a mentality of we mess up, we move on, and just next ball is what matters, and that whatever just happened, just don't let it happen again.
So Kai, what's your approach?
Positive the entire time, and if someone makes like a mistake that they might not know exactly what it was, especially for passing, I definitely try to step up and show them how to fix it. And I always just try to keep everyone's heads in a positive attitude, because they do get down a lot, especially the younger girls. And then even we have to tell them that even if we look upset as older players, we aren't. We're just trying to stay focused and ready for the next ball.
And that's a little more, especially towards me, because I kind of just have I have like one face the whole time. People just automatically think I'm so upset. I could be really excited, but I just look upset, so people just kind of think I'm mad at them all the time.
Right.
But they're really quick learners.
Yes, they've picked up so much.
Like if they mess up and you tell them what to fix, they'll fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll do their best to understand, and if they don't understand, then they will ask questions. So once they start to really understand like more about the game of volleyball, and they start to understand what they're doing wrong and how to fix it on their own, I think they'll go really far. Yeah.
What kind of things do you hope to accomplish tonight against Union that you can build on from your experiences in your first 3 matches so far?
I really hope to see more team chemistry. Like I feel like we're all on the court, and we're all working together in a way, but I just want us all to be a little more like close bonded and really start to cheer for each other.
I feel like we have a really good connection with each other, but we just don't have the chemistry that a lot of other teams who have been playing together, like our seniors last year, they had such good chemistry because they've all been playing together since 6th, 7th, 8th grade.
We all have the energy. It's just not a combined effort of the energy. Like we're all just kind of celebrating on our own, but we all mean it to go towards the team, but it's just kind of like clap your hands and go to the middle.
Yeah.
I think we're in the right direction.
Yeah.
And I think you've provided a lot of really good insight into the team, and I think that you're on the right track. I think you're going to get there. So thanks for coming in after school today. Good luck in the match. And welcome back. I'm Biff Wilson. I'm here with John McGlothin. Coach, if you've coached long enough, and we both did, we've all had those seasons where we start out a little bit slow. I talked to Kai and Amelia today after school, and what we were talking about was what do the team leaders do to help a team that's off to a slow start, particularly when that team is made up of younger players who may not quite know how to cope with that at the varsity level. What were some of the things that in your career that you thought helped out a team that it was off to kind of a slow start.
Well, I think one of the things you just hit on right there is leadership. You got to have a few of the players, and we don't have many, a few of them that have been through some of the battles or at least been around the battles of the older girls and been a part of some of that. Calm them down, be a steadying force. Don't be afraid to go over and give them some encouragement, because that goes a long way with a young player. Anytime you can have someone give you a pick-me-up whenever you may not be playing your best. In sports, it's always on to the next play, and sometimes easier said than done. But, I think that goes a long way. And then I think the other thing is, as coaches, I know you and I were both stingy. We talked about this last game with timeouts, but with younger teams, you have to use those timeouts a little more often probably than you would like to, especially early in the year, to calm down sometimes you even have to use a timeout here or there to calm them down when something positive is going on, just to steady the ship and keep things going, or to give encouragement, because a lot of times we're taking timeouts for not so encouraging reasons, and every once in a while it's good to get one for a positive. So I think I think that'll be a big part of as the season goes. And I never knew how you did it, but this starting off with this many MEC games in a row is just daunting, because it's right here in the mix of your conference, and boy, you want to get off well in the conference, and it's just put so much pressure on you to play well. I know we talked about how that was set up a little ahead of time, and you didn't have any choice with that, but I think, hopefully we can find a way, get some positives going tonight, get a win, and those older girls will be a big part of it if it does happen.
I think so. And if for those that watched earlier, we saw the JV get their first win of the season, and it was a nice win in 2 sets.
Yeah.
Last night, Eastern Hancock was streaming the match, and I got a chance to watch most of that. And you saw some of the youth come out in the Warriors. Eastern Hancock, a very good, very competitive team this year, a lot of experience. And we saw that last year, and we knew going into this year that they were going to be a tough team to play down at their place. Now, where you saw the youth come out was in sets 2 and 3. Middle of the set, scores around 13, 14, 15. We saw the Warriors, who had been down early, pull within a point or two. Then we saw a timeout, and this happened in both sets. We saw a timeout by Eastern, and then about a 7 or 8 point run. And that's something you'll learn along the way. An experienced team is going to come in, right the wrongs, take a breath, and then get out there and push. Younger team just kind of has to learn how to do that. So I think they're coming along. The fact that we were down early brought it all the way back within a point or two. I thought that was a really encouraging sign out of this young Warrior group.
The other thing that I don't think we can discount is we are asking leadership from 2 girls that have been through the battles a little bit, but they're also learning the new system.
Yeah.
This is all new to them too. So, yeah, volleyball, and, we say it sometimes, well, it's volleyball, it's basketball, whatever, the game's the same. It's not really. There's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes and when you're asked to lead and learn, and things are going through your head a mile a minute, and then you've got to go over and try to pick up somebody else, that can be tough sometimes. So you got to take that into account too, that it's early in the year, and these girls will continue to get better. Like you said, it was encouraging. I know you and I talked about it today. It was encouraging to see them fight back, and Eastern Hancock has been a tough place to play. So it's good to go there and get close, and now maybe tonight's the night where we can get over the edge.
Hopefully so. Tell you another thing with that Eastern team, they're now 9-2. They've played 11 matches.
Oh my gosh.
We've played 3.
Yeah.
When it's 2-3 years ago, the date of the first possible match for high school volleyball switched from Monday, that first week of the season, to the Saturday beforehand.
Oh, okay.
And I never liked to play on that Saturday, simply because from the start of official practices till that Monday, you had 12 days in which you had to get in 10 practices,
right.
And that's practicing on Saturday. That number has now gone down to 8 practices. So I might be tempted to play that opening season tournament, but you played tournaments in those first 2 weekends and a couple matches in the week in between, and there you are sitting there with 10 matches. and a lot of experience, and that's a third of the season. You get 31 matches in the regular season maximum, and you've played a third of your season in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Ours was kind of reversed. Our schedule really loads it up towards the end, and maybe it should be more balanced. That was just something that I just kind of let go, I guess.
Well, I think it worked okay for you. Over the
Yeah,
years.
yeah. We dealt with it just fine. And, we got a break around fall break, and that was kind of fun for team activities.
I think if you were a team like Eastern Hancock, maybe it's okay if you're a veteran team to jump right into a tournament. I'm not sure how I would. I'm kind of like you. I'm not sure I'd want to dive right into a tournament right away. But if you did have a veteran team coming back, you probably could jump on somebody early and get a win. And if you could catch somebody with a younger couple of players. So that's an interesting. I didn't know that changed. That's interesting.
I've been on both sides of that coin of that young team that can catch somebody.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many times do we get to the end of the season going, I really want to play this team again? They caught us early. The other thing I liked about not playing on the first couple of weekends is because I love to scout. And so I just went to everybody else's tournaments.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Shenandoah has a really nice tournament that had 2-3 teams that we'd play. Plus, right down the road, you've got 1,000-degree pizza, and I'm no stranger to that place.
Yeah, you can't go through there without stopping in.
No, and just make a quick right turn, go down to Jacob's Orchard. You're all set. Well, we're getting ready for lineups here and the national anthem. I don't know if we have a singer tonight, but you may recognize the new voice of the Volleyball Warriors, also the voice of the Football Warriors, now retired Wes-Del custodian Brian Lake, looking happy as a clam down there. Well rested, tan from mowing. As the teams take the end lines, we'll listen to our national anthem.
These individuals have committed their time to our student athletes, and we appreciate their efforts and sacrifices. Fans, if you feel need to verbally express your displeasure with our officials, please know that your actions will be an absolute contradiction to the values and beliefs of Wes-Del athletics. Please join me in applause for our gate officials and their commitment to education-based athletics. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor our nation's colors with the singing of our national anthem. Tonight, members of the Wes-Del choirs under the direction of high school choir director Emily Love.
Always great work by the Wes-Del choir led by Emily Love.
Yeah, it sounded great tonight. I was thinking to myself that we may be in early form for the teams, but the choir sounds like they're in mid-season form.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Number 1, Melissa Schmucker. Number 4, Emma Holderman. Number 5, Kenzie Malden. Number 6, Alexis Surgeon. Number 7, Lori Ellis. And number 8, Katie Merchant. Coach Haley Smith. Now, Lord fans, get on your feet. Let's see. Wes-Del, Lady Warrior. First and last server. Number 4, Nancy Draper. Number 5, Valerie Clark. Number 9, Savannah Bueller. Number 13, Crystal Bueller. And now your starters for the Warriors. Number 1, Kylan New. Number 2, Walter Andra. Number 3, Taylor Freeman. Number 7, Cassandra Smith. Number 10, Jenna Dent. Number 14, Tori Moore. And the Warriors are coached by John Norman. That's a lot of both teams. We'll start here shortly.
Our officials tonight, Austin All and Rob Barker. Austin's been around for a little while, younger guy. Rob, a younger guy.
He's been around forever.
He's been around forever. He does basketball. He does volleyball. He may do some other things too. I don't know.
I don't know if he does baseball or softball. I don't know. Have you seen him out on softball?
I don't think I have.
I don't either. Well, let's hope we can get off to a good start here. They'll get the Warriors MEC victory tonight. They'll go a long way for their young confidence here.
I would agree. It looks like Wes-Del lined up to serve first. Setter Taylor Freeman going to be the first server. Talked to her just briefly while they were warming up. Said her brother is doing great up at Trine University. Ty went up there on a volleyball scholarship. Of course, he was student assistant, main stat guy for the last 4 years.
There's a good start.
It's a great start. Always a tough serve with Taylor.
Now, is that done purposely as a coach? Do you put your best server first or not necessarily, or is it just how it works out sometimes with where your best rotation is?
Sometimes it works out that way. A lot of teams serve a setter first because that gives you 3 rotations with 3 hitters in the front row.
Okay.
Back in the day at another school, when I coached at Muncie Central, we used to, after scouting a team, we used to set up our rotation to match servers with certain passers.
Yeah.
Nice one-handed set there by Taylor Freeman. Amelia Hudson-Roberts out of the back row. She's gotten a lot of back row swings this year, and I think that's a good thing. Out to the left side, Cassie Smith. Good defense by Union. But the attack goes out of bounds.
Nice long rally there.
That was a good rally.
Always good when the long rallies go to you.
That's right. That was Kenzie Ogden, one of the leading hitters for the Rockets. And you never know how long that'll last. You like to think every kid goes back there and can serve 30 in a row.
Well, we did see it once last year.
Yeah, we did. Really nice start by the Warriors. Right side attack there by Aubrey Antrim. It all starts with that pass. Kylan New put one right on the money. And as it happens oftentimes, Aubrey Antrim with the kill. She will go back to serve.
Nice
also
serve.
A tough server, and that's what this game's about, serving and passing. The attack out of the middle. There's that home court feel.
That might get almost got over. It's up in the rafters there a couple of different times.
From our vantage point, we can't always see if something's going to hit up there. You wait for that sudden downward movement, but that looked like it was coming. They are picking on the libero early today. It's paying dividends right now. Number 2, Addison Farmer, she's a sophomore. She's a young kid. Getting some experience tonight. And it finishes like the last rotation. You get aggressive, you get confident, and sometimes
a little bit too much energy.
Sometimes a little bit too much adrenaline there.
Another one-handed.
Too many contacts that time by the Warriors. Talked a little bit with Amelia Hudson-Roberts about her role playing 6 rotations. Bad angle on that one, but she said she likes it. Of course, it's new. It's new to her. She hasn't spent a lot of time in high school or club in the passing rotation or back row defense. I think she does a nice job.
Yeah. The Union here with a little bit of run, trying to fight their way back into it.
They are. We're staying aggressive. I like that about the Warriors, but sometimes it just doesn't go your way. Amelia changed up a little bit on that second swing. Put a little soft roll shot over.
I know we talked about this before, but I think sometimes it's just a matter of keeping the ball alive and giving yourself a chance to fight another day. And
it definitely is.
Especially with a young team.
If the other team is going to make a mistake, get out of their way and let them do it. And honestly, tonight's an interesting night. The Warriors are up 8-5. This is a position they haven't been in really yet this year.
Right.
Let's see how they can lead through a match. They're staying nice and aggressive right now, particularly from behind that service line.
That was a good read because those are always tough when it's right back there on the line.
Oh, yeah.
That's just playing a lot of volleyball, knowing your spot on the floor.
And sometimes it's just hoping that you don't.
Did you guess right?
Yeah. Union picking up the passing just a little bit here. Set to the right side. Taylor Ward doesn't quite get it over. Nice little jump serve, nice pass by Amelia. Good attack out of the middle.
That was a nice swing.
And there you see why Gloria Ellis leads this team offensively in a lot of ways. She gets up, she kind of has a roundhouse swing, but she puts her shoulder into it. There's nothing wrong with that if it pays off.
That was one of those, let's just give ourselves a chance, and kind of snuck it over on us. And sometimes it just finds the floor, and it did on that shot.
It did. You see that back row setter go up sometimes, but she is not of the stature to where she has to worry too much about jumping, I don't think, and contacting that ball. Right. Really nice swing out of the middle there by Amelia Hudson-Roberts. Good pass, good set, pays off.
Nice size student section for us tonight.
It looks really good, and I think we have some middle school players in.
That's always good. Always like to see that as a coach.
Yes. Ansley Draper in to play defense and serve that ball. Daughter of Thomas Draper. Thomas and I go way back. There you saw some athleticism on the corner there. I'm not sure.
Or lack of. He couldn't get out of the way.
It could be. Yeah, he guessed the wrong way. It's funny when you run away from that ball in any sport and it just seems to chase you.
You can't.
And in retrospect, you go, I really need to just slide one step the other direction.
Yeah, or just stand still.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying his best to get out of the way there.
Amelia Hudson-Roberts back to serve.
Like the aggressive swing by Jenna Dent there in the middle. Just didn't go our way, but like you said, see some aggressiveness from the younger players though.
I'll tell you, I'm impressed with her. She's clearly an undersized middle hitter, but she does go up to block. She's ready to swing at everything. Nice awareness there by Taylor.
Yes.
Sometimes that'll just pop your setter on top of the head and they never saw it coming. There we see again that aggressiveness by Jenna.
Yeah.
But a lot of times on a ball like that, if you're the second one to contact it, you're going to win that point.
Yeah, that was a tough one with the size that Union has right now in the middle spot.
Absolutely. Back come the Rockets. Again, it becomes a game of serving and passing. Taylor giving her squad a break there.
It's a veteran move.
That's right. Ooh.
Very good swing.
Warriors asking for that touch, but
I didn't see it. I think that was the right call.
I think so too.
Try and sneak one. You can get one every once in a while. Not on a veteran like Rob Barker, though.
That's right. Man sees everything. Some really nice passing by the Warriors now, but
Try to keep that alive because that could have been trouble.
Rob calling the double contact. And Coach Vernon wants a timeout.
I'm still trying to figure out. I think it looks like Jersey night over there, I'm guessing.
It is. It is.
Is it? Okay.
I did ask one of the guys today.
All right.
It's Jersey night. I clued him in. I said, just keep in mind that Union does wear royal blue and gold.
Yeah.
I made a mistake early in my Wes-Del career. I showed up to a football game in royal blue and gold, and I think Eastern Hancock was the opponent, and I felt like a fish in the wrong water.
I meant to, and then I just hurried up and retired, but I was going to one year wear all the color ties of the other opponent one year. I thought about doing that, and I decided I'd just retire and maybe that'd be a better move. It worked out better for everybody.
Interesting call with that double contact. In college they don't call those anymore.
I heard that. I was going to ask you about that the last time we played, and just like everything else, it'll make its way down here, right? As soon as it filters through club.
Yeah. Hopefully it does. And I'll tell you, I saw a lot of double contact calls last night in that Eastern Hancock match, and some of them might have been. I might not have agreed with all of them, but back in, I think it was March of this year, the NCAA volleyball division decided to eliminate that rule.
What's the rationale on that? Just your at penalty enough if you're hitting a bad set?
That is the rationale. And that was a strong argument that if you are contacting the ball, you probably flubbed it anyway.
Right.
And the penalty is your attacker's not going to get a very good ball to hit.
Nice ace there. We needed that one.
Yeah, that's right. Kai knew with the pinpoint shot.
I would imagine here in the next couple of years you'll see that make its way into club volleyball, and then it'll make its way into the high school ranks.
I think you're right. And it also with college volleyball, there's always that effort to make it more watchable for television because they believe they're missing out on a lot of fans and a lot of money.
Yep.
And so continuity of play is something that comes into a factor. But honestly, at the college level, those players, men and women, they don't double contact that ball very often. You want to see prolonged contact, you watch beach volleyball.
Yes.
Sometimes that's a catch and throw sport. Amelia out of the back row. Tries to drop one in that center zone, doesn't quite go.
All right, Wes-Del needs to build off this here.
That's right, Kenzie Ogden doesn't quite turn on that one quite right. And that's tough out of the middle when you're trying to turn those hips and shoulders. You lower your contact, and go right into that net. It's a tough shot. Back in our first rotation, we know Taylor's a tough server. And it pays off.
There you go.
Coordination from the student section. That's always welcome.
Yeah, they're learning over there. Got some rookie faces. I see quite a few freshmen over there. I like it.
Yeah,
There's an
nice
ace.
serve. Also see a few Warrior alumni sitting over there, volleyball players.
I saw that.
Good to see Carly and Emerson. Tough serve, good pass.
All right.
Amelia knows where she is, and we're right back in this.
Way to fight our way back here, tie it up.
Now this was Taylor's limit last time. Let's see what she can do.
Keep it
Deep
in.
breath, relax. Tough serve. And
Nice,
there you go.
Nice serve.
I was afraid I'd jinxed her, but I was always saying stuff like that on the bench.
Well, yeah. Well, Amelie did that the other night in the football game, so.
Forces the timeout by the Union Rockets. And just as much as they gave up a short run after the last timeout, the Warriors have gone on their own. So let's see what they can do with this timeout.
This is one of those, I think, positive momentum. I say it all the time. I'll probably say it every time we get on broadcast together. But I feel like volleyball, the momentum is it can swing at any moment in any game.
Yeah.
You can win one game and then turn right around and get spanked in the next game and not really have any explanation other than the momentum just feels like it switches so quickly.
It really does. It's such a mental game. Great serve coming out of a timeout.
Yes.
Good hustle by the Rockets.
I believe that's 5 in a row now for Taylor.
That's how you like to come out of that. Melissa Smucker, sophomore backcourt player, chasing that one down. And again, good hustle by the Rockets. You like to see that.
So knuckleball action. On
Taylor serving Rockets, yeah. And the whole point of the tough serve, get them out of system and get their best hitters to where they can't hit that best ball. You saw it right there with Kenzie Ogden, one of their better hitters. Just didn't have a good ball to hit. And Taylor continues.
She may just finish this off herself. I'd be just fine with that.
Sure. You love to see that as a coach. You love to see that as a teammate. You don't care if you attack another ball the whole game if your server's going to go back here and just start ripping. Little pinball there.
What this does is gives a lot of those young girls confidence to know, hey, listen, things were tough, but Taylor picked us up a little bit. So anytime she steps back there to serve now, everybody's going to feel like, hey, we got a chance to get some points now.
Exactly. Nice defense by Wes-Del. Good cross-court attack. Taylor Ward gets the kill.
Pays off. Another timeout.
It may be too little too late for the Rockets. We'll see. But if we can come out of this timeout again and Taylor still throwing flames out there, that's nothing but good.
I was amazed watching all the years of volleyball. You probably were even more amazed at coming out of timeouts, how many times a server would put that in the net.
Oh,
and I know that's part of why you call one, but it just seemed like, I don't know. I'm always in my head thinking just float it and get it in there, but I know that's not probably what we're looking for, but in my head I'm always like, how do we just get it in?
I always told my players, look, I'm going to give you a serving zone. If you don't like it, that's okay. If you miss it, that's okay. Just get the ball in.
Yeah.
If you're afraid you'll miss the zone, just make sure you serve the ball in is what I would tell them. Look at that.
She did it both times, got it back in play with aggressiveness both times.
Absolutely.
So down 17-14, we fought all the way back to get your set point on Taylor's serve.
See if we can get this last one. Wow. She putting on a clinic out there. Taylor Freeman serving clinic coming to a school near you. 25-17. Warriors go up 1-0. I think we're going to pause probably for an IHSAA message. This is the Wes-Del Sports Network.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
We're back to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court. We have a beautiful floor down there.
Yeah, it really looks nice. And I've had people, I don't know if you noticed this, but I've had people ask me, why didn't we get the floor done, waxed this summer with the big gloss?
Mm-hmm.
Tried something different. It's a new, what some of the colleges are going to, it's a matte gloss.
I really like it.
I think it pulls out the floor more.
I think so, too.
I like it, too. So it's actually very clean. We don't ever use it for PE classes or anything. Right. So it's a competition court, practice court only, and
looks great.
It does look good.
Ball State Volleyball has a new TerraFlex court that they put down for volleyball matches now. I haven't seen it in person. I've seen it on Twitter, and for both men and women. And it was a requirement if they wanted to host an NCAA regional.
Okay.
And I believe they're the only school in the Mid-American Conference that has that.
I think, and I could be wrong, I've been wrong before, but I think the idea is that it will not have the scuffs as much without the gloss. So
and it looks great.
It does.
Emma Holderman starting things out for the Rockets from behind the service line, but the Warriors get the first point. Taylor Ward coming in for Ansley Draper. Again, I mentioned Thomas Draper before. Tom is a man of the world. He has traveled as extensively as anybody you and I will ever meet. And I think he may know upward to 8 to 10 languages. Or at least 2. Looks like Kyle Mealy on the chat.
No, boy.
And he simply said, I like it. I'm sure he's talking about our broadcast, but he may also be talking about the floor.
Yes.
Taylor tried to push that one over. Taylor Ward. I'm sorry. Did I say Taylor Ward? Tori Ward. Doesn't quite make it. She had the right intention, that's for sure. Gets another shot. A little bit too much on that one. We're in right now what you would call a very youthful rotation with a freshman front row, but they're doing a nice job. Good transitions. Aubrey from the right side. Good attack. Good dig, too.
Called a double hit there.
Double contact called by Rob Barker. Aubrey Antrim, another flame thrower from behind the service line. She let up a little bit on that one, went for a little technique. Tori puts that one in play. Nice defense. And Amelia just misses the corner.
Talking to her setter a little bit about maybe where she would like it.
As a coach, you love seeing them make those adjustments.
Yeah.
You love seeing that communication. Nice serve there by
That was a
Union.
nice serve.
Guess the Rockets have their own flamethrower. And that's number 5, Kenzie Ogden.
He's only a sophomore.
They've got a real mix on their team as far as age goes. So they've got experience, they've got youth.
Nice to see them have good numbers.
It is.
In the
It
past,
really
they
is.
haven't always had a JV, but
They struggled for a few years. They struggled to get 6 kids out. As I understand it, this match got moved up on the schedule for those of you surprised that we're playing tonight because I believe several of these girls are also on their golf team.
yes, that's what I heard.
And they also had a golf match that night. So
I guess you could say I'm scouting them tonight.
that's
too.
right. That's right. Cassie Smith serving for Wes-Del. I'll tell you
right,
what.
the corner. We're serving well tonight, aren't we?
You can tell that Coach Vernon has been working that 30-foot line back there. Timeout Union.
Well, we'll be right back here on Thursday, right?
We are. The Warrior volleyball team travels to Shenandoah. That'd be tomorrow night. Then they're back here for the always tough Wapahani Raiders.
That's quite a week to add another game in here and play last night.
It is quite a week.
All MEC.
All
See,
MEC.
The
all the
MEC West
time.
Coast trip or something.
That's right. This is the MEC volleyball channel.
I know as a player, just give me as many games as you can during the week. Less practices, more. As coaches, we like to have those practices in there.
Absolutely. Kyle Mealy on the chat again, giving Rob Barker his compliments.
Always. Well, he's always very positive with the officials.
That's right. That's right. Appreciates the job. Well done. Cassie takes a little off with excellent results. That changeup will work. Another attack in the net by the Rockets. And that's a ball that, you saw that set. That's a spinner up there, and you might shake your head a little bit, but we're up here. The officials are down there.
Yeah. Sometimes they look a little. The game looks totally different from up here than it does on the floor. That's for sure.
It really does, yeah. And again, Rob being a veteran of the sport. Cassie on a nice run here. Rockets struggling a little bit at this point. And you can see the confidence building on the Warrior side of the net.
Nice to see them happy for their teammates and getting excited. And
It is.
Like you said, we haven't been in the situation where we've been leading, so always great to have some of that. It's a different type of energy for sure.
That's right. That's right. You saw Jenna Dent going up, trying to block that ball, didn't quite get it. And it just falls back behind her. Good shot by Union. I think we're going to get an illegal backdoor attack, yeah. Taylor went up trying to save that pass, but contacted it while the ball was above the net, and it went over the net. So
I was glad. That's why I'm glad you're here, because I'd have made up something last year. I didn't really understand that right there, that call, but I would have definitely said something probably not right.
I'll tell you where that goes horribly wrong, too, and it's really confusing. Say Taylor goes up, misses that ball, The other girl attacks the ball, attacks it into the net. Well, now Taylor will be interpreted as being in the act of blocking, and she'll be called for an illegal back row block. and that's one of those where your setter just looks at you and says, what was I supposed to do? I go, exactly what you did, but it's just one of those things. Warriors good at siding out tonight. They're getting that ball back pretty quick after a couple of short runs by the Rockets in that first set. They're doing a nice job. Still aggressive from that left side. Amelia puts it just out. They're talking about wrist action and hand contact there on the sideline with Amelia. Taylor no choice but to push that one over. And sometimes that ball just falls right into the middle.
As Taylor Swift would say, you just got to shake it off.
That's right. That's right. And the Rockets do us another favor. I don't know if the air is thin down there.
Maybe it's a little higher altitude over.
Could very well be.
There in Union.
We do have great air conditioning here. Now up high, we're feeling some of the heat, but it's still comfortable.
Well, we could use it all tonight because it's hot outside.
Well, I'll tell you what. I walked into school at 7 o'clock this morning, and I haven't left, and I haven't wanted to.
No, you don't.
It's a nice 67 degrees in my classroom, and I enjoy the heck out of it. Good deep serve there by Amelia. High ball.
Didn't hit
That
anything.
made it. Look at that. Nice tight ball. Aubrey manages to get that over. Free ball back
close.
to the Warriors. Uh-oh. Oh, wow.
And
That is a heck of a play.
that would have been. Nope.
Called in by the line judge. Called out by Rob Barker.
Rob said, I got eyes on it.
Yep, I'm here. I saw that.
Was it called out by the line judge? I didn't look.
She called it in.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Yes. Controversy here in set
I couldn't
two.
see through one of the players.
It looked like it almost hit one of the Rockets players, actually. Jenna from the right side shoves that ball over. Miscommunication by the Rockets. Amelia out of the back row. That shot's just not working tonight. Another free ball. Let's see what Warriors can do with this one. Good solid attack out of the middle. Here comes another free ball. Good passing by Wes-Del. Finally pays off with the kill. Coach Vernon fired up down there on the sideline. Cassie Smith comes back in.
It seems like all the long rallies are going to us tonight, and that's just fine with me because anytime you get those, those are just high energy points.
Oh, yeah. A little defensive confusion on the Rocket side.
Nice
No
swing.
block on that ball.
Good. Oh, boy.
Oh,
Touched.
wow. And that's a ball that might have gone out, but you just don't know. You're just told play the ball.
Taylor just with a big smile on her face.
That's right.
I think you almost have to play that one. I mean, sure looked like it was
You do.
had a chance to go in. Oh, that's a nice serve. I don't know if she meant to do that, but it was a nice serve.
If you can serve that serve every time, it doesn't go too high, it just makes it right past that 10-foot
side
line.
spin on that.
Yep. You're getting called out in the chat room by none other than Superintendent Mealy on the Taylor Swift reference.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah. Middle of the net there by the Rockets on what looked like was going to be a good solid attack. Ainsley Draper back out. Tori Ward back in. And the flamethrower back to serve. Well, it all evens out sometimes. You just hope you get more of those, serves of the 10 in a row than that.
We sure did last set.
In high school volleyball, we liked to look at a 2-to-1 ace to error ratio. In college, you go 1-to-1, but moreover, even if Taylor wasn't getting the aces, she was putting them on their heels.
Yes.
And then we were running offense, and that's what you like to see. Kainu doing a really nice job in that dark maroon jersey.
That's out. Clearly out that time. No controversy on that
I
one.
think so. A little dance out there by Amelia Hudson-Roberts. Aubrey Antrim taking over the flamethrower role. The Warriors go up 19-13.
Take a timeout here for Union.
Union takes their second timeout, according to the R2 down there.
So here's what I'd like to see. I'd love to see the student section just continue to get bigger every week. You just have fun, have a great time, and then add to it every week.
I think
Get
so.
some people to come back. Everybody gets in free now, so thanks to sponsorships.
Yeah.
By the Keeleys, I believe it was. And so all the students are getting in free this year, so come on out and enjoy it.
That is a fantastic deal.
Yeah, it's awesome, and Mr. Knuckles would love for you to go buy something at the concession stand since you have that extra money, since it didn't cost you anything to get in. But
That's right.
come out here and watch your classmates and have a great time. And
That money you told your parents you needed to get into the game.
That's right. Hey, that's not a bad idea right there.
Aubrey stayed aggressive. You'd rather have that ball go past the end line than under the net, that's for sure. Amelia is determined to make that shot work. Takes a swing there. Comes right back. Let's try third time's a charm. And now out of the middle. Nice run there by Amelia Hudson-Roberts. Good passing, good defense, good setting. And you see why she's a frequent target, because she plays across the front row. In that one rally, she hit 3 balls out of the left side, 1 out of the middle, and was heading back to the left side when that thing fell on the floor. Versatile hitter. That one sent out of bounds by Cassie. She'll be okay. Tough ball to play. You want to put it at the feet of those taller girls. Short serve by the Rockets. Nice play by Tori Ward. Short on the attack, but Union will go back to serve again.
That short serve can really be effective as of right now if you see the open spots, that short spot, but you got to be able to put it there.
Yep, you do. There's the middle of the floor. That's what Amelia's been shooting for most of tonight. Finally lays one in there. Ansley Draper back into the match. She will serve at 21-16. Wes-Del on the verge of claiming this second set. Good tough serve. Addison Farmer, the libero, went to get it. Ends up in the forearms there of Kenzie Ogden. Lefty from the Rockets. And a nice swing there by Amelia Hudson-Roberts. Puts it on the floor.
A couple points here away from taking this second set.
Not quite on that one. Fortunately, you've got some space here. But you don't want to take too much time to finish this.
Well, we'll take that. It's only sport you cheer for the other team to make a mistake.
Right.
Make a mistake and give you a point. I mean, there's probably another sport, but I just think it's so funny that, like, we did anything right there, but we're going to cheer for it. Anyway, we'll take the point. And there you go.
Amelia Hudson-Roberts finishes it off. 25-17 here in set 2. We're going to take a quick break. This is the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court. You know, I spent a lot of years in youth bowling, and that was a lot of years ago. But we bowl 3 games in league play, and if we got the same score all 3 times, we get a patch. It's a triplicate patch, and that memory stuck with me all through my coaching career. 25-17, 25-17, we're going for that triplicate patch. And it's not a heartbreak if you don't get it. It's just sort of an interesting thing.
Well, if we can get 25-17, I'll contact Northside Lanes and see if they still give out patches.
There you go. There you go.
I don't even know if it's called Northside Lanes anymore.
I believe it is.
Is it? Okay.
You might have to contact Rainbow Lanes in Elkhart, Indiana, where
Is that where it was?
started.
Okay, well.
I can't remember which.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
I was a patch king. I got a lot of patches. Taylor Freeman starts out set 3. I'll tell you what, a lot of good footwork up there at the net, both by Aubrey Antrim and Taylor Freeman, tiptoeing that center line. Cassie Smith, a little too much. If I remember as we get through this set, I do have a trivia question.
All right.
About Warrior Volleyball and Union, about this rivalry.
Okay.
Which has gone on for quite some time, but I'll get to that here in a little bit.
Good save there by Taylor.
Yeah, she reached way back for that one. Nice communication by Kainu out of the backcourt. Low contact on that swing, but I like the aggressiveness as always. Love aggressive play. It's like a little bit of the crew over there in the student section taking a break, some of the younger fans.
That's a long night for them.
Yeah, yeah. Solid passing continues for the serve reception crew there for the Warriors. Nice attack out of the middle, good dig. Tough play out of the net there for Taylor Freeman. Can't quite get it. And that's a tough ball. When you're coming out of the back row, you try not to shoot that pass up there, but sometimes it comes off your arms like a rocket. I've been using rocket a lot tonight.
Yeah, well, it makes sense.
Yeah. A little cleanup in aisle 7 there by Cassie Smith. Right side attack by Aubrey Antrim. Nice using the block there. Came back across. Cut that shot back to the right side. Really did a nice job there. And of course, she will serve. Wes-Del down 4-1. Nice pass there by a really good serve. Rockets looking a little more aggressive this set, coming out with a little more fire in their belly. Might have been a good between set talk there by the coach.
Coach making some adjustments there.
Yeah, yeah. Coming out of the middle. Both teams work in the middle. That one's just long, yeah.
We're fighting our way back here.
That's right. A lot of Union players looking at the coaches trying to either figure out what they did wrong or whether that ball was actually out, which it was. We don't have Hawkeye here at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. If you're a avid tennis watcher like I am, you'll love the Hawkeye. Tennis going more and more to electronic scoring. Electronic line calls, I should say. A lot of tournaments, that's all they have, and you don't hear the players questioning.
Yeah, you can't.
Calls.
Can't really question it.
They can ask for a review, but in college volleyball, you can ask for a review. I don't think that's coming to high school volleyball anytime soon. We spend all night doing it.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a
A little too much control on that shot by Tori Ward. Most officials don't mind that as long as you get that ball out in front of you and you kind of flick it, but a little too much palm on that one. And right there, Taylor Freeman expected to get called for that back row attack, which was really a back row attempted save or an attempted save by a back row player. Short serve.
Able to keep it
Amelia
alive.
makes a nice play. Ooh, big attack there by Glory Ellis, and great defense.
Yeah.
Boy, you love to see that. She hits a bomb across, and then it's just dig, set, kill. Bang, bang, bang.
Really nice save there by Kai.
Yeah, and it sends a message to the other team. Do that again. Ansley Draper back in the game. Looks like she went a little too fast on that one. Maybe take a little more time.
And again, you talked about it earlier, as a young team, they're just not used to being in a situation where you're up, so you don't want that pressure or momentum to switch.
Right.
You want to keep playing loose and keep playing aggressive.
Yeah, you don't want to get comfortable. Wow. There's the call. A little too much rotation on that ball.
So now you got a senior coming back to serve, and you just hope the younger girls just breathe, as Pearl Jam would say. I say that because I know Mr. Mealy was at Pearl Jam last night, so
is that right?
I'm going to make a reference for him so he can back off my Taylor Swift reference.
Pearl Jam's a pretty old band, aren't they? They're still around?
He's an old guy, so.
Okay. Is he planning on going to the Oasis reunion?
I heard that.
in
I
England?
just heard that today, that they're getting back together. I don't know. We'll have to ask him on the live stream on Friday. I'll see if he's a Oasis fan or not.
That's right. Nice swing there by yeah.
Sometimes you just swing right into that block and let the ball figure out where it's going to go.
Oh, yeah. And if that block hasn't sealed the net, if they're off the net, it's probably going to go on their side of the net. And that's what you hope for. Taylor Freeman does a nice job of not going into that net.
Tiptoed the line there, didn't you?
That's right. Kainu continues to serve. Warriors down a point, trying to even this out. Defense there by Ansley, then by Amelia. Want to give them a free ball. Let's see what they can do with it. They're going to go to their big hitter in the middle. Nice defensive play there off the net. Shot. We're just kind of back and forth right now. Tough play. Ball goes to Union. So here's my trivia question. I was waiting to get to point 10. So
Okay.
some Union Wes-Del trivia.
All right.
Within the past 15 years, there was one season in which Wes-Del defeated Union twice during the season, both times 3-2. The second match was actually at the Wes-Del Regional, back when there was that Tuesday night, one night regional. But both sets 3-2. Wes-Del had a really good team. Union had a really good team. What year was it that those two matches took place? For those of you in the chat, give it a shot.
Jump in there and see what you can get.
Once again, within the past 15 years, which is my coaching tenure at Wes-Del, 3-2, twice in one season versus a John Rodriguez, there's your clue, led Union squad. Lisa Rodriguez's daughter was the setter.
Well, I saw that team play, so I'll take myself out. But I believe I remember that. Nice.
While I'm throwing that trivia question out there, the Warriors take a 1-point lead. Nice swing
take
there.
The lead.
And Union wants a timeout. So the Warriors have done a nice job bringing that back, taking control. Let's see if they can continue that pressure from behind the service line.
So we have volleyball. You and I will be back here on Thursday. We have football from Tri-Central. Mr. Executive Producer will load up his motorcycle and head that way. And we will bring you that game from Tri-Central. I believe a 7 o'clock start. And it was supposed to cool down by Friday, and then I saw the weather today, and it's not going to cool down until Saturday. So that press box will be nice and warm.
Does producer Andrew Romine, does he pull a trailer behind that bike?
I think he's got a real big backpack. Yeah, saddlebags.
Avery Townsend in the chat. She has put an answer out there. She says 2011, but that is not correct. Not 2011. But you can guess more than once, Avery. Nice to see your name up here.
It's more recent than that. Would I be correct on that?
Yes. A little bit more. A little bit more.
Okay.
Double contact called on that set. It was a nice attack by Aubrey Antrim. Leanne Romine in just a minute after Avery. It's not 2011. Of course, 2011, the first state championship here at Wes-Del. Can I talk about that? Do I sound like
absolutely
bragging?
No, you're retired.
I'm bragging on the girls.
If I had any of that kind of hardware, I'd have those rings on. I don't know. I'd have them on every day, I think.
That 2011 team highlighted by outside hitter Alexa Antrim, who went on to win the Mental Attitude Award in the 1A state final. A lot of great kids, a lot of great players on that team. I think Alexa is now a very successful physician's assistant. Doing really well. Valedictorian of the class. That 2011 team has a very special place in my heart. And they all do, to be honest with you. A lot of coaches say that, but they really do.
It does, yeah. Well, a long rally here going.
Warriors scrambling. Can't quite put the finishing touches on it.
And just when we were talking about Wes-Del making a run, Union makes a run of their own to take a 4-point lead here.
Wow. Leanne Romine back in the chat with a 2012 guess. Unfortunately, that is not correct. In the correct year, the Warriors went on to lose in the Final Four to Lafayette Central Catholic, who then lost in the state finals to Bar Reeve when they won their first state championship.
Just out.
Just long. I tell you, that thin air down there wreaking havoc on some of those serves.
Well, we've got only 1 point left to give up to get this patch, so we've got to.
That's right.
Hold them here. Make them start making a little run.
Ooh. Big attack out of the middle. That was Kenzie Ogden again. Kate Merchant, a senior, back there serving for the Rockets.
That's a tough serve.
That's tough right there. It is. Right in the middle of some confusion. Coach John Vernon taking a timeout. Time to get these Warriors back in gear. As my final hint on tonight's trivia, again, the question, what year did Union and Wes-Del play two matches, both ending up 3-2, with the Warriors winning? Tough matches. That second match was even closer. The Warriors found themselves down 2-1 before winning the fourth and the fifth set. Fifth set was 15-12. That team made it to the Final Four and lost, and won a state championship the very next year.
You're really giving some hints now.
That's about as good a hint as I can give.
Well, I was a year or two off because I was going to say the year after.
Okay.
Your state. I was going to say 2015. So obviously that is not correct.
Those Union teams were awfully good back then.
They had a good run in basketball too.
Some pretty good rallies going on here. Long rallies.
Rob is no longer eligible.
That's right. Nice catch behind the back. Good play by Rob Barker. Ends up a point for Union. They creep closer to the end of the game. Or this set, I should say. That's a tough ball right there. Avery Townsend back in the chat with the correct answer. 2013.
I mean, come on, Avery. Basically gave it to you.
Just tells you she was paying attention.
Well, she was there, probably. A young Avery Townsend was probably there watching.
Union working their way towards 25 in this third set.
Now, this one's kind of got away from the Warriors.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them fight back a little bit and make this a set, put the pressure back on Union.
We talked about momentum. We like to gain some of that back before going into that fourth set. But I can't tell you how many times I've seen teams win those first two sets. Nice play off the floor there. They win those first two sets, and then there's that third set letdown.
Yeah.
And then the real key to learning about your team is what do you do in that fourth set?
What do you have next? Yeah, what do you have next? The pressure is still on Union, even if they win this. Because they don't have any ground to give, but
right.
It's also a young team, so you wonder if Wes-Del starts thinking in their head, we've got to win this set, and putting undue pressure on themselves when you're young. So see if they can.
And, of course, you and I know that's when your coaches and your seniors go, just calm down.
Yes. And I saw a lot of the players leading that time. I know you like to do that, and especially the better the team, the more you allow, and the better the leaders. I guess it shouldn't necessarily mean better the team, the better the leaders.
Right.
The more you let them lead during timeouts.
Did I just quote Taylor Swift when I said, you just got to calm down?
Yeah, we did. Well,
shout out to Rachel McGlothin there.
Get ready for some comment from Mr. Mealer. That one made it over, snuck over.
And here come the Warriors.
For not a huge crowd, I wouldn't say, but I will say it's a loud crowd.
It is
for
a
smaller crowd. It's nice and loud, a lot of energy.
Of course, all of Modoc may have shown up. Really nice shot there to the corner by Amelia. And this is exactly what we talked about. Even if you give up this last point.
Right. Get a few in a row.
Union goes into that huddle going, woo, we just escaped that. Suddenly they don't feel so good about set 4 anymore.
And it's going to be out.
That's all right. Stay aggressive. Union fired up, of course. Wes-Del drops the third set, 25-15, but still leads 2-1. We'll be back in a second on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Welcome back once again to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court. We're watching Wes-Del volleyball. Wes-Del leading the Union Rockets 2-1. Union pulling out that, really went on a nice run in the second half of that third set. And hang on, I say, to win, simply because the Warriors had a little run of their own at the end, but it ends up 25-15. No triplicate patch for anybody.
No.
But that's okay. Union will serve. Tough play at the net there for Taylor. She is in the front row, so she can legally go up there that time.
And you want to see some of your young players have some success early in this set to get that confidence back. And,
I think you're right.
And even though we're down a little bit, it was a good swing. Just want to see us get a couple points going here.
Yeah, beautiful pass there. Back out to Aubrey Antrim. She's going to take a swing and
found its way over.
It did find its way over. Tori Ward back into the game now. She'll be in the front row, and this is our young front row, but let's watch them be successful. We've got Taylor Freeman. We'd like to see another run from her from behind the service line. You know, I like that the Union player attacked that second ball, because why not?
I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Instead of maybe mishitting it, she's ready to hit it.
You know, you tell your players, you know, that ball that just went up is as good as a set, so why let your setter come up and risk that? Just hit it.
Fire in the back row with the kill.
And we don't see that often out of Taylor. We don't see that down ball attack coming from the back row, but she did a really nice job putting that right along the sideline there. She'll continue to serve. That's a tough one there. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it was just a little off the net there. Probably better served maybe to just play that ball up.
Yeah.
But, again,
that's definitely
sometimes as high as that ball was.
Oh, I'll tell you.
It's hard to judge. Taylor trying to keep that one alive.
Sneaky little roll there. Goes behind the down official, Austin Hall. Katie Merchant, your server for Union. It's Tori Ward from the left side. Can't quite get it to fall. Nice play there by Kai Nu. And a really good attack.
There you go.
Taylor pushed that ball out. Aubrey gets that attack. Oftentimes out of serve reception, she's hitting that ball off the right side, but that time from the left side, and she will serve. A little missed time there. Emma Holderman, the setter for Union, she does like deceptively putting that second ball over. She's a crafty rocket.
She's done that a few times tonight.
I
Caught
think
us
so.
off guard several times.
Yeah. Nice defensive dig there, sort of. And a really nice play there. That ball goes to target off the fists of Kai Nu. Taylor puts up a really great hittable ball to Amelia, and Amelia brings her arm, brings her wrist through, and it was a great shot. Still down a point. Cassie Smith back to serve. There we go.
That back corner has worked well for us tonight.
I'll tell you what, I think the Rockets are waiting for some of these serves to go out of bounds. Maybe that air's getting a little thicker on the back 10 part of that back 10 feet of the court. Cassie comes out after the missed serve. Kainu back in for her next 3 rotations as libero. Out of the back row, Amelia with a nice swing. Nice defensive play there by Aubrey Antrim.
Keep it alive.
That's right. It's a good deep free ball there, challenging him.
Good talk there. And good point.
That's right. Line judge makes the call. That was sort of a directional flag. He was pointing the flag out. Ansley Draper back to serve. She's had a tough time from behind the line, but stay aggressive. Got Amelia Hudson-Roberts out here on the right side lined up for the attack. I think Aubrey Antrim is going to be your left side hitter. Jenna Dent in the middle. See where this ball goes. To the right side. Nice little cut shot there by Amelia.
That's going to be, just barely. I thought it was going to be way out, and it had just enough height on it that it barely snuck out.
That's right. You just that's one of those I hope that goes out plays. Amelia Hudson-Roberts back to serve. You ever seen her 2 little dogs or 3 or 1 or whatever they've got?
Yes, I have.
Those are some cute little dogs. And they like people. A lot of times those little dogs just don't like people, but they really do. Well behaved. Big swing there by Gloria Ellis.
That was a nice swing.
Falls back there in the 1 zone corner. You know, something else I noticed, 1.03 subscribers now. I should say, 1.03 thousand subscribers.
Just if anybody ever asks me, what can we do? I really love watching the live stream. What can we do to help as that ball falls in there? I always tell them, just subscribe. That helps us out a ton. We'd love to have you guys on there, and that helps us. It helps all of our sponsors, as you've seen some of those pop up throughout the night, and it just gives them more coverage. And so hit subscribe on that button for us.
That's right. We've gained since the last broadcast, no doubt, due to the football broadcast, and maybe we'll keep growing. Let's hope.
Well, every year you get those freshmen, we got to get them signed up. Get those parents and grandparents signed up. So
really nice rally going here.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's going to be.
That'll work.
Yeah.
That one could have went either way, and
it could have, and that I was waiting to see if that was going to be a 4th contact over on the Union side, but Rob was all over it. Kylan New back to serve.
He was calling touch right away.
Yep. Nice play there after the deflection at the net. Another deflection, but can't quite make that second play. Kinsey Ogden, the attacker for Union. Emma Holderman, the setter, goes to the back row. Now, she doesn't like to dump that ball too much out of the front, but she will out of the back. Nice pass. Good attack out of the middle. Nice defense by the Rockets, and they attack that ball back. We're out of the middle back now. Good swing.
There you go.
Good swing.
Needed that one.
And you could tell when she was going up that time that the timing was good. Her distance from the ball was good. The contact point was going to be good. And it's just a matter of getting that wrist through the ball. Whoa. Taylor Freeman with an absolute gem from 30 feet back.
That one got on her quick, and she didn't have enough time to get it back in front of it like she wanted to. All credit goes to the serve on that one.
Yep. Ooh. I don't know about you, but I flinch when she serves that ball.
I'm glad we're up here.
Yeah. That ball goes over the net, and you're just like, oh, make it over. Whoa. Interesting ball handling there. Wait, what are we doing?
Rob's calling it. He's staring down the...
I wasn't sure where the whistle came from. Austin was making a call. Rob was just kind of standing there.
Well, listen, If you want to get to know a crew, these are two guys that will talk to you, the crowd, the coaches, and anybody else involved. These guys like to be involved and talk.
That's right.
Not that that's wrong. I'd rather have a communicating ref than the non-communicating ref.
Oh, absolutely. And Rob will communicate, positive or otherwise. We have really good officials in this area, and I think we're fortunate to have those officials.
You know when you notice it? When you're not in this area.
That's exactly why. The qualifier is in this area.
I was at, I probably shouldn't say what game I was at. I was at my niece's game in Grant County at one of her schools, and the officiating was, let's just say it was not what we're used to here.
Right.
It didn't cost anyone the game by any means, but it was just, you get spoiled when you have good ones.
Yes, you do. Warriors push out to a 2-point lead here. Aubrey Antrim serving. There we go. That ball's going into the student section.
I've always had this 3-point theory, and I don't know why. That I feel like it's a comfort zone to block out a little bit of the momentum. If you're up 3, you lose a point. It doesn't seem to hurt as much. I don't know. I always felt like, give me a 3-point lead. Well, I'll take more, but in volleyball, 3 points, I always felt a little more comfortable. So,
and even at the highest levels, when the talk is if you get a 5-point lead, it could be insurmountable with rally scoring the way it is. I like your assessment of the 3-point lead. I completely agree. 14-11 is just way different, it seems, than 14-12 because you're just 1 point away from being 1 point away.
Right.
And
timeout there by Union, maybe to stop the momentum a little bit.
And it was kind of a quick timeout. They were back there ready to go. Maybe something, like you said, just to disrupt the Warriors. Aubrey Antrim, let's see what she can do here.
Keep it inbound. Talked her right out of it.
They did. Looked like she tried to take a little bit off of that one. Just went over the sideline. Tough play. And that's what you do right there. You come back, you side out immediately.
Get back to that 3-point lead.
That's right. And suddenly they're not as comfortable. Cassie Smith will serve. Really nice serve there. Tough pass. Tough play for the Rockets. See if she can string a few together here. You've got a nice aggressive front row out there for the Warriors. Back out comes Cassie. Kylin New back in. Bolster that defense. And Melissa Smucker will go back and serve for the Rockets. Glory Ellis in the front row. Smucker puts the ball out, and you're not going to argue with that.
She didn't look comfortable there. Almost like she wanted to step back and hit that, and then just put a little bit too much on it.
Tori Ward back out. Ansley Draper back in to serve. She struggled a little bit tonight with the serve, but
there's a little better.
That's a good one. And again, sometimes that's just all about confidence. Wow. Big swing there out of Glory Ellis.
A couple times Kai's done a nice job of keeping the ball alive.
She really did. And I like what Taylor did there. She took a swing at that ball. She hit the down ball. She didn't just catch it or watch it drop. She knew it was going to be the fourth contact, but you just never know.
Right.
Now, Eagle Eye Rob Barker out there, he's probably going to catch that, but you still just never know. Give yourself a chance. Oh, wow. Almost made that play. And this one's getting tight again.
Yeah, you feel like this is a big point for Wes-Del.
I think so. We typically, tried to get to 20 first and then close it out. Nice serve.
It's just a nice serve, yeah. There's nothing you can do with that one.
And I'll tell you, it's like throwing your favorite tricky pitch in the middle of a baseball game when nobody's seen it the whole game. You might not be expecting it, and it just drops. Here's another one.
And we may see a timeout here.
I think so. Coach Vernon is up and pulls the trigger. We're tied at 17 in set 4. Wes-Del, of course, has that one set cushion, but that can go away quickly, and you never want to go to set 5 if you don't have to.
No, you don't, because anything can happen, and it's a short set, so you got to get off. And if you're a young team, you don't get off of to the early start, boy, it can really – that 15 can get there quickly.
Yes, it can.
So I have a question for you. We had, I know a few years ago, you got to go to the Volleyball National Championship. Where is that this year? And
it's back in Louisville this year.
Are you going to make another trip? Or are you?
Probably not.
Okay, all right.
It falls in our finals week here at Wes-Del, and sometimes it can be kind of tricky.
Yeah.
It really just sort of depends on how the calendar falls. I was fortunate that year to be able to attend, and I was fortunate to know a couple of the coaches that were involved, so it was really a lot of fun.
Coming out of this timeout here, let's see if Wes-Del can get the point, and I think they will.
I think they will. Nice. They won that timeout, and that's what you want to do.
Yes.
I'll tell you, Louisville's a nice town to host to because you can do some things downtown. It's not Indy. Indy's just great for hosting anything. But that whole week is coaches' meetings, coaches' clinics. It's a great thing for a coach to attend. And Amelia is showing some
ace right there.
Veteran leadership with some serving here, veteran moves.
This is one of those where, as a coach, I only have one timeout if you're union. I only have one left, and how soon do I call it?
Yes.
Probably after this point, if it doesn't go their way, I'd say maybe not.
She's talking to him. She's encouraging him. Same thing going on over on the Wes-Del side. Amelia throws another rocket out there.
Oh,
boy, that was tight.
That was in.
Yep. Oh, and Rob Barker with the overrule.
Oh, he overrules it?
Hawkeye Rob Barker.
Oh, I thought, okay. We won't show the replay on that one, even though I haven't shown any replays tonight.
Replay? We have replay?
Yeah, I think we do.
We'll have to wait till Friday to see that. Oh, the stutter serve. I just made that up. And back to Amelia, since she's got the hot arm. Why not? That's not going over.
Nope.
The Warriors on a really nice run from 17-17.
Yes.
They come out of the timeout. We talked about Eastern Hancock doing it to them last night. Now it's getting done by the Warriors.
There's a timeout.
And there's a timeout by Union.
Yeah, I've had an opportunity to go to several Final Fours in basketball, and it's like you said, there's so much other stuff going on at those. I guess I didn't even think about probably the same thing at volleyball.
Same thing at volleyball. It's a good
clinics
week.
And
you got your top coaches there. You've got rules meetings. You got all kinds of things. If you love your sport as a coach, you can go.
It's fun to walk around. I know when it's in Indy, the Final Four, which it might be this year. It's not this year, it's next year, but anyway.
It's coming up somewhere.
So we like to go downtown and walk around and see everybody, and just like you know a few people, so you get into a coach's clinic, or go have a couple of ice cold Cokes with a couple guys and just catch up, and it's a lot of fun.
It really is. I like the way Amelia followed that all the way to the end line.
She did, and that was a big point for Union. If they get that point, then you probably feel like, okay, let's try to make a run. Now now you're 2 points away, and you really feel the pressure, and that's
and that kind of serve right there.
Match point now.
And what's our score? 24-17.
Hey, it's worked so far tonight.
Throws the changeup on that one. Let's see what Union does with it. Nice attack. Nice play there by Kai Nu. Free ball over. And there's that little dump. Nice play there. Good hittable ball. And I think that's going to
You almost felt like you had to. 25-17.
That's right. Great swing there by Aubrey Antrim. 25-17, 25-17, 25-17, 15-25, 25-17. The Warriors notched their first win of the year, their first conference win of the year. They're now at 1-3. The JV got their first win tonight. They're now 1-3. On the road to Shenandoah tomorrow night. Again, a conference match. Back home again Thursday night versus Wapahani. That should be another good measuring stick for us. Tomorrow night will be as well. So great effort by the Warriors tonight. They just stayed aggressive. They played long rallies, gave us an opportunity to ramble on and on about things. Anything to add before we sign off?
No,
here,
I'm just
Coach?
happy for Coach as his first win here at Wes-Del, and it's you always want to get that first one under your belt, and it's good for the girls too, and it's a good building block, and it just gets you a little more excited about just what you're doing at practice and all the work that you're putting in. So it'll be good to no rest for the weary. Obviously, got to go right back at it tomorrow and Thursday, but a nice win for the Warriors tonight.
That's right. So I'm going to see a lot of good smiles in the hallway tomorrow. That'll be fun. And for John McGlothin and Andrew Romine, I'm Biff Wilson. Thanks once again for tuning in to the Wes-Del Sports Network. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and we'll see you again Thursday night. Thanks for watching.